Well, good morning, church. Just wanted to pause and send you another weekly video. I try to do about two of these a week just to stay in touch with you and let you know what's going on and that we still exist and we're still a church. And even though we can't meet physically and publicly, but the Lord is at work, and I just want you to know that already, we are beginning to see small but increasing influence of Christ community through Zoom and online, and and through our YouTube channel. It's really exciting. There's even our videos on Sunday morning are getting a couple hundred views. That's more people than we have in our church. So we're just seeing ever increasing incremental effectiveness as a church during this time when that doesn't seem possible because we're not meeting together as a church. Because again, Christ is the one building his church, and neither the gates of hell nor the coronavirus will prevail against it. So that's such good news. I want you to be encouraged by that. I want to thank you for joining in on Sunday mornings. There's some comments that you can type in on the side, and I've seen many of you comment and respond and greet and say hello, and so it's good to see you. Apologies for not being live stream. It's just sort of difficult right now. So many churches doing that on a Sunday morning, and it makes it a little difficult to do that without interruption. So we'd rather give you something that's quality, even if it's pre-recorded, rather than something live stream and risky. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that works okay for you. But we're enjoying doing that, and trust that that's a blessing to you. I just wanted to say one thing about for you for which you need to be aware. We are business as usual. I think I've said that before. We are business as usual as a church. In fact, rather than slowing down, we're actually increasing our ministry activity, believe it or not. And again, I'm so thrilled because being in this situation where we're sort of cloistered in our homes, we're really being forced to avail ourselves of additional opportunities that we wouldn't have availed ourselves of or taken advantage of had we not been quarantined in our homes. And so, in God's wonderful providence, He has provided the technology to be able to do things to have a wider, broader impact as a church. But here's what we've got going on. As you know, we do equipping classes on Sunday mornings, and we're still going to do those. I mentioned this at the end of the sermon on Sunday, but we've got 3 classes coming up that I want you to be aware of, and I really want you to take advantage of those. And I'm encouraged by the turnout on Sunday morning. We've got the Trinity class. This Sunday is the last Trinity class. Tonight is the last Biblical Counseling class at 6:30 p.m. So as we are ending our winter semester of classes, we are beginning a spring semester of classes, and I'm really excited about these. And so this is my sales pitch to you and an encouragement to you to join these classes. Each one of these classes will be done with a Zoom technology. In the email that will be sent will be the graphics for each of the classes, as well as the code for you to type in for each of the classes. You just go to Zoom, you click on join an existing meeting, and you type in the code of the class that you want, and you can come right in and be a part of the class. Here's what we've got going on this spring, and I highly encourage you to take one, or if you have more time, take 2 classes. Class number 1 is taught by Rich Caskey, and it is called Church History 2,000 Years of the Power of Christ. I'm really excited about this. If you have wondered, okay, if you have wondered about church history and the history of theology and doctrine and how things how the church has grown and developed throughout the centuries, this is really a perfect class for you. That will be on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. and Rich will be teaching that class, and I'm really excited about that. So if you wanted to know about church history and the progression, the wars and the battles that the church has had to fight throughout the centuries, this really is the class for you. Class number 2 is a class by Rob McKee called Psalms by Heart, a banquet of the soul for Christian discipleship. What a great title. And so Rob is going to teach on the Psalms. And so not even just what they mean, but even how to meditate upon them and how to be nourished by them in your lives throughout the day. And so that is a fantastic class. If there's anything you need to be spending your time doing, it is in the reading and study and meditation of God's Word. So that's also at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. That will be done through the Zoom technology. Again, look at the graphic attached in the email, open that picture up. The code will be there for that class. And then the third class will be starting Tuesday, April 14th. So we have two classes on Sunday, the church history and the Psalms. And then on Tuesday, April 14th, will be the class, the treasure principle, money and finances from an eternal perspective. And this will be a church on a theology of money and a methodology of how money works. So really, this will be a class that I'm really excited about. I'll be teaching this one, and it'll be a class on how to use your finances to make an impact for eternity. How do you use your finances in a way so as to obtain and even increase joy for all eternity in the next life, in the new heavens and the new earth? Because again, God has ordained that money would be a tool and an instrument to advance his global cause and put his glory on display. What a fantastic opportunity. What a unbelievable stewardship he has entrusted to us. So if you have struggled with money and how to use money and how to wisely use your money on this side of eternity, and you're not very a good spender or you're not very good saver, however you want to put that, this is a good class for you. So it'll range from, and we'll look at every single passage, most every passage in the Bible having to deal with money. So you really have a biblical perspective of money when we're done. Okay, so church history and Psalms by heart, those are on Sunday, start Sunday, April 19th at 9 a.m. The finance class starts Tuesday, April 14th at 6:30 p.m. Okay, so those are the classes we're offering. I encourage you to jump into those and take advantage of one or more, whatever you have time for. But we want to equip the saints for the work of ministry. We want you to be nourished and fed and strengthened for the Great Commission in each of these classes. We'll do that in their own unique way. Okay, so that's my sales pitch. I hope that's helpful. Just want to stay in touch with you and just want you to know that we are praying for you. Again, more updates to come, more things to come, ministry opportunities coming your way. Just keep an ear out for those. And or one of the elders or Erica will be in touch with you soon. Okay, we love you, praying for you. We'll talk to you soon.